short, where is a short tether? Is it on the EV? It's on the EV ladder. Now the adjustable. The adjustable is also on the EV.
Spacewalkers Fyodor Yurchikhin and Alexander Misurkin with a hatch to the Piers docking compartment open, have now 4 a.m. Central Time. Pending any official correction from the Russian Mission Control Center. Spacewalk underway at 6:34, and the crew members are starting to move outside the hatch. Misurkin will be the first one out the door.
Go to the very end. Yeah, please. Keep backing away, and then I will secure it right here in the middle, okay? Like this. I will be handing it to you, and you will secure it, okay? Okay. Stand by just 1 second. Absolutely. I'm ready to receive. Okay.
Station is now flying in orbital nighttime above the southern Pacific Ocean. This is the view from Alexander Misurkin's helmet camera. You can just make out the number 17 in the lower right-hand corner. 17 is Misurkin's helmet camera underway. Six minutes ahead of the schedule. It began at 6:34 Houston time, and will then move out and translate onto the EVA ladder. At that point, Yurchikhin will pass out to him the hardware to be installed today, the EVA workstation and pre-integrated biaxial pointing platform, along with a protective cover that will be installed on the hardware that is being removed, the laser communications system hardware that's out on the ports, rather the starboard side of the Zvezda module.
Are you ready? Well, pull it out. And now we'll... is it secured? Yes. But it keeps itching on.
We're now in a handover from one of the satellites in the tracking and data relay system communications satellites. We'll pick up communications momentarily.
Let me back off. Yes, go ahead to the very end. I will let you know when to stop. Okay, stop now. I stopped. Now hold it. I'm holding it. Need to hold it when you'll be out. I will keep looking it up further down. Okay, let me step outside to the EVA ladder. That would be more convenient, okay. We do not have image right now. Again. Okay. Copy.
That reference to feathering a solar array is the Russian Mission Control Center letting the spacewalkers know that they have adjusted the position of the solar array on the Zvezda module near that solar array and on the opposite side of it from where they are now at the Piers docking compartment. The array's been adjusted so that they can move to the work site without interference.
Adjustable?
This is the view from Fyodor Yurchikhin's helmet camera, the number 20 in the lower right-hand corner, which is attached to the Piers docking compartment. That is Piers back in the right-hand side of that frame.
Too much is not always too good.
Today's spacewalk began early, got started at 6:34 Houston time with the opening of the hatch on Piers. Yurchikhin and Misurkin are both out of their airlock and are getting themselves ready to move themselves, plus a protective cover for a laser communication system and the new hardware to be installed. A 6-foot-long combined EVA workstation and biaxial pointing platform. There'll be a translating with all of that out to the work site, which is the starboard side of...
Hold it right now.
When they get there, they're going to remove a laser communications system that has been installed at that site for the last...
Ребят, до угла дойдете?
Guys, when you reach the corner,
Остановимся.
stop.
Остановимся.
Okay. When you'll secure it, I will hand you a short tether. Will you be able to hook it up? Yes.
This is the view from the camera on Alexander Misurkin's helmet. That's the number 17 in the lower right-hand corner.
I am on the circular handrail. I am ready.
Fyodor Yurchikhin's helmet camera will have a number 20 in that location.
Tether.
And as we move along today, we also expect to get some views that provide a little more perspective to what's going on from cameras on the exterior of the station, back on the port truss. That's the one that's the video is a bit degraded and looks pink. Here on the starboard side, looking back toward the aft end of the station, but trying to look over the truss itself as well as the radiator.
Which safety tether has a mark? We both do. We have towels attached to the short tethers. Are they both white? Yes.
You look at Tess is about to just overfly the far southern end of Chile, then over the southern tip of Argentina, be then flying all across the Atlantic Ocean and across western and northern Africa, the Mediterranean, Eastern Europe, and Western Asia before they move into orbital nighttime again.
Are you ready? Hold on. Let me change the hook. Okay. It's free. Now I am ready to receive the assembly. Hold on, session. Let me take care of the short one first. And let me rotate it, absolutely. Okay, I've rotated it so it won't be on your way. Okay, I'm beginning my translation to the parallel handrail. Yes. Okay, I'm on the parallel one. Let me rotate it relative to the kit, and I will keep translating, holding to the parallel ones. Guys, please remember, when you reach the circular ones, stop, because we'll be rotating the solar array panel. Copy. Are you holding the kit? Affirmative. Towards me, okay? Moment.
A shot with a little more perspective, although albeit from a distance, the top of the current image.
You're right.
And it moved down onto the Zvezda service module. That's actually, in terms of the orientation here, Earth is toward the top of our frame.
Now
So as they moved up the station, they moved down in our picture. Alexander Misurkin's helmet camera shows him holding the biaxial pointing platform end of the new hardware to be installed. And that was Fyodor Yurchikhin, of course, just beyond him.
We are going to what exactly do you plan to do? I'm on the circle ones. Please keep going further. That's what I wanted to discuss.
Да, именно то, что мы повернем ее на 90 градусов.
Yes, we'll be rotating it by 90 degrees. Nominated with you will start rotating the panel. Okay, we'll let you know. Right here, well, pretty much. I see
The shot is coming from a camera on the starboard side of the station.
Okay.
Both of them now translating on the surface of the Zvezda module. They're carrying the new EVA workstation and biaxial pointing platform to a site near where they will be installed. They'll temporarily on that universal work platform.
Make sure we do not damage those.
The communication system experiment has been in that spot since early August of 2011. It was installed there during Expedition 28 on a space. The hardware will be brought inside the Piers docking compartment at the conclusion of today's spacewalk,
If you could
ultimately to be disposed of on a progress vehicle.
be great. That's what we plan to do initially. Right. Then,
Once Yurchikhin and Misurkin have
right.
installed a protective covering over that laser communication system and removed it from its spot, they'll temporarily stow it there near the work site and then
Amar.
pick up the new hardware, the EVA workstation and pointing platform, and install them on the same universal work platform.
I'll leave it right.
That work site is a little further
Do you have any
down in our view here from where you see the spacewalkers currently, at about the midpoint of the starboard side of the Zvezda module.
That's not secure. Connection here is our
We're also fortunate to get a close-up look at the work today
region.
via cameras on the helmets of each of the spacewalkers. In this view, you can, when the background is right, you can see a number 17 in the lower right-hand corner of this view.
Fyodor Nikolaevich, watch your head. It is right next to you. Well, there isn't much I can do. One or the other. I don't know what's more important. Okay, the kid is secured. Now, let me translate to your location. Now, take a look around.
That orange cover in our view there is
To grab the kid.
labeled in Cyrillic letters. It's actually upside down, so it reads right to left here. FP 19-1. Later on, the crew members will be working underneath that cover. That's where some of the cables for the new EVA workstation are to be connected at that patch panel and others. There are a total of 10 cables that'll have to be installed to provide.
It's not moving. Well, the commands are still going through. They're on the way. Copy. All right. Moving confirmed. That's great. Perfect. You should probably feather it at 45. Yes. Sasha, watch behind my back, please. The moon was so beautiful on the horizon.
Okay, so why don't you get an agreement between the two of you as to the actual angle of the solar array wing, and then we'll talk. Okay, I think we should stay here, as that way it would be easier for Fyodor. To approach it later. Well, if it's possible, yeah. We'd only be thankful. Are you already that tired of me that you want to listen to music instead of my voice? Sergey, please, we never get tired of you. Right, so this is the gap spanner. And I should swap my tethers, correct? Yes, that's right. And guys, is the solar array done rotating? No, not yet. Okay. We'll keep going. Further. Okay. Let me get it for you. Alright, so you just need to hold on to its trunk. So that guys, and you need to move it further so that it ends up behind where I'm dead. Is that your understanding? That's right.
This is Alexander Misurkin's helmet camera view.
Stand by, Fyodor.
That's a
Give me one.
patch panel cover immediately right in our face. Misurkin and Fyodor Yurchikhin are just about 29 minutes into today's spacewalk. It began a bit early at 6:34 Houston time this morning. And they are on schedule, or perhaps a bit ahead of the EVA timeline. They are translating while moving along some new hardware, an EVA workstation and biaxial pointing platform, pre-integrated hardware that is a little over 6 feet long and weighs a little over 103 pounds. They're also carrying is currently attached to a universal work platform. Let the gray hardware here in the view is the usual their cargo. Once they get ready to go in the broad strokes, what they will do, cables, install a protective cover, throw one switch to unlock it, and then remove it from that workstation, temporarily stow it nearby on a handrail. Then they will pick up the new hardware and install it in place here on the universal work platform, and then make all the power and telemetry cable connections to get that new hardware ready to go. It'll become the home to a couple of cameras for an optical telescope system. Those cameras are due to be delivered to the station in November on a Progress vehicle and installed on a Russian spacewalk in December. On the right side of the screen, you can see Misurkin's hand. He's holding the biaxial pointing platform end of this new hardware. You can also see some of the cable sockets there in the center of the screen to make the connections with the station, with the Zvezda module.
Let me free it up. I propose that you reattach securely this bundle to the gap spinner that is closer to me. There's another one further down. Okay.
He is just a little
Sasha,
to the side of Misurkin, the left-hand side of the screen now. You're looking back at the place where the crew members are going to be doing the work.
So, Sasha, I don't think this is the right direction. I think that it's the right direction. Fyodor, if you'd like, I can come over there and help you out. No, don't worry. Then, Fyodor, maybe you can turn around because you can't really see behind you.
You need to free up the tether a little bit and hold on to a different tether. BTLSN terminal is loose. Now the kit. Should we re-secure it somewhere so it's not like tumbling around? Yes, I'll do that. All right, the kit. Here it is. Onto the gap spanner. Let's take care of the kit first. Are you holding it? Of course I'm holding it. Should I move it out a little? No, you don't need to.
When you hear the reference to BTLS, the cosmonauts in the Russian Mission Control Center are referring to the laser communication system experiment by its Russian initials. The BTLS is the same as the external onboard laser communications system. And our graphic shows you where it is installed. They're on the starboard side of the Zvezda module on a universal work platform. This is just at the forward end of the large diameter of the service module.
Sorry, too early for that. Too early. All I'm saying, just saying that, you know, this is like your near future course of action. Right, let me get this done first. All right, and the gap spanner goes like this.
From Misurkin's helmet camera, we have a view of the universal work platform to which he's holding on there in the lower left.
Right at the base. Gotcha. It's off to the side. Okay. Good. All right, let's pull it a little. It's on the short leash, and I'm ready to proceed to the connectors activities. Sergey, I'm all yours. I'm ready to proceed to the BTLS connectors.
Федор, напомнить что-нибудь или...
Sergey, do you need a reminder, or do you have everything fresh in your mind? Let's see. Alright, here are the two connectors up top.
Значит,
Is that correct?
один разъем у нас
Let's see.
19.1.
One of them is on the holder 1901, and another one is on plate 4. Alright, 1901. Opening 1901. And 1901 is where the connector 1904 goes. Alright, demating. It's demated.
Принято, видим.
Copy. We can see it. And then putting it right back on the Lyrica.
Fyodor Yurchikhin's helmet camera view as he the universal work platform.
One of them is inaudible.
4-4.
4-4 and 4-2.
About 38 minutes into today's spacewalk, the crew members are between 5 and 10 minutes ahead of the time allotted for their team.
Made it.
Принято.
Copy that.
Принято.
Живого места нет схватиться.
It's tight quarters in here as far as anything to grab onto. Let's see. You got that right. Stowed. Sergey, should we assume that this hardware is going to be installed? This hardware is going to be taken inside and then stowed on station until a day for incorporating it into station revisit. Yeah, just to kind of tuck it in a little, and it'll be good for now. Right. Yeah, I'm kind of pulling out the fastener. Yeah, I can see it. What's on the big friend's mind? I can only vouch for the other big guy.
This hill and camera view.
Way about as much as
Their white lettering on orange, the Cyrillic letters BTLS. This is the laser communications system experiment.
me.
This is what's going to get covered in a protected cover and removed.
They are. Right, so I'll remate over here so that I can switch over to that part of the activity. Right. Okay. I've grabbed the connectors. We're spooling them onto the arm. Around, I would say. And be real careful. Gotcha. Right.
Misurkin grabbing hold of the cable that once he gets that wire tied in place, the next step on the timeline is for the two crew members to install the protective covers. On the BTLS.
Slowly pulling it in. Inaudible. These are the ones that secure the BTLS terminal. Right. Otherwise, later we, Okay, got that, Sasha? Give me 2 more seconds. Yeah, take your time, Fyodor. 2 more seconds and I'll be at your disposal. Okay.
The International Space Station is now 259 miles above eastern Algeria, just a couple of minutes away from overflying the Mediterranean Sea.
That one here. And these two. Right, I already spooled them on a little. Okay, let me...
Alexander Misurkin's helmet camera gives us a view as he is coiling
them over to you.
cable around the laser communications system hardware. The cable which we saw Fyodor Yurchikhin demating from the patch panel just a few moments ago. Once that's in place, the two crew members will move on to installing protective covers on this hardware, and they'll then remove it from the its home on this work platform on the starboard side of Spacewalk.
Can you say again, Sergey? Can you pull? No, can you kind of wire tie it to its previous spin? Kind of tie it to itself in a way, in a manner of speaking? What can we think of? Sasha, I'm thinking, basically when you pull the outer cover on, you'll be able to kind of tuck them under the cover, and that will do the trick. Yeah, let's try that. Because otherwise we'll have to unspool this whole thing in order for us to, tie it down with a wire tie. Right, let's start with the bottom cover. Right, so you remember that you start on that side and then you move on. Right. Copy. Yeah, starting from my side, gutter, and moving towards you. So you cross over there now, Alexander. Okay. Except first you need to loosen the bolt. Sure. Stand by, Sergey, stand by. I want to hook up the tethers first so that our fin doesn't get too far away. Yeah, I'll connect it using your short red. Inaudible.
This is the view from Alexander Misurkin's helmet camera, looking at the SLS laser communications system equipment. He and Fyodor Yurchikhin are now working to install a protective cover on this hardware. Once that's done, they'll throw a handle to unlock it and remove it from the universal work platform to which it's been attached for the past 2 years. They'll temporarily stow it on a nearby handrail and then go to work installing new hardware in its place, an EVA workstation, and then 10 cables connected to provide power and telemetry to that work site.